work for Department of Public Safety, EMA, and the local police and fire who worked last night through the wee hours of the morning, working the day, trying to do what they can for the devastated areas. And obviously, we've seen what's going on across the state in Tuscaloosa and Coleman, and I was trying to maintain and make sure that everything going on here in Jefferson County, and that's obviously been a concern this morning, all the destruction here in Jefferson County.
Yeah, I mean, it really is hard to contemplate or to comprehend something like this. I was talking to my wife last night when I finally got home around 10:30, and I said, we watched the movie Twister together. It's one of her, she loves that movie. And I always criticize it because it's so unrealistic. It's unbelievable. I say this doesn't look like a what I saw yesterday in Tuscaloosa, it really did, if it weren't so devastating and so real, it looked like a scene out of a movie that we would be watching in a theater somewhere, and it was here in Alabama. We were watching it outside of our window. It's unbelievable, Paul. It really is.
Well, Matt, I have talked to several of the state representatives who represent the areas where a lot of destruction were Representative Farley, who's got portions of the Pleasant Grove area, and Representative Coleman.
Holy shit.
And Ttown, who all represent areas that have been hit so hard. And, that's what we're trying to just assess, where the state can help, coordinating with all the local efforts. You've got a lot of good local
Not
efforts.
getting that way.
State, county, and municipal, and then you've got, volunteers and churches and Red Cross. So there's
absolutely.
And that's what I'm going to be doing today, is working with the state representatives and head down to EMA to make sure that they've got all the resources they need to help.
Keep us updated, Paul. We're out of time now, but thank you for your call, Representative DeMarco. We'll be back.
100 WAPI Birmingham,
WAPI FM Helena,
and 100WAPI.com.
Just rubble.
Yesterday afternoon. Within the city, we still have 44,216 homes without power, and we've lost operational use of 2 of our major water tanks in the eastern portion of the city.
Due to the damage of those tanks, Maddox is asking that residents restrict water usage. Serving as shelters, the Babel Auditorium will be open, serving meals. Union Hill Baptist Church will be open in Jefferson County. In St. Clair County, Hill City's courthouse will be open for those with electronic needs. The Springville Baptist Church will be a shelter. Springville First United Methodist Church will also be a shelter. Governor Robert Bentley has mobilized 1,400 National Guard troops to assist in search and rescue operations. It's 9 o'clock at 100 WAPI. News continues right now.
From ABC News, I'm Doug Limerick.
Oh my God, it's going up the river, Daddy. It's going up the river. There ain't no telling where it's going.
Tornado watchers in Tennessee. Storms have killed at least 210 people across the South. Most of those fatalities in Alabama. Governor Robert Bentley.
We were prepared. It's just that you cannot prepare against an F5 tornado.
I'm Alex Stone in Atlanta, Georgia. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here now, and rescue teams in some areas are just beginning to move in and look for victims after yesterday's tornadoes. This is what it sounded like as one of the tornadoes, a mile wide, barreled through Tuscaloosa, Alabama, taking out just about everything in its path. This man was in Mississippi.
Oh, it says, hold on.
Alabama is now reporting close to 131 people dead. The death count in Mississippi and Georgia is also going up now. The total is at 210 across the region. ABC's Yanji Denise is in northern Georgia in the town of Ringgold, where much of the downtown is gone.
This happened here in Ringgold around 8:30 at night, so there were definitely people in the grocery stores, in the McDonald's, in that Super 8 motel. So you can see why emergency management officials are so concerned.
President Obama has declared Alabama a disaster zone. FEMA resources are now beginning to mobilize and head in this direction. I'm Alex Stone in Atlanta, now with more news. Here's Doug Limerick.
The tornado threat not over. Warnings now out in the mid-Atlantic states. Some areas seeing flash flooding. Flood warnings in parts of the Northeast. Of course, flooding continues in parts of the Midwest. It has been a wild week weather-wise. Exxon earned nearly $11 billion first quarter this year. Of course, that's due to soaring gas prices that beat expectations on Wall Street. Most profitable quarter for Exxon since 2008. High gasoline prices, one of the reasons for slower economic growth in the first quarter of this year. You're listening to ABC News.
The Home Depot's made a special buy on 1 gallon perennials. You can get 3 for $10.
Crazy
Spend
power
a day in the
lines.
dirt and start coloring up your yard. And with savings, they'll let you plant even more perennials this year. Your pride in your garden will blossom as they come back year after year. We're lowering the cost of some more vibrant seasons with a special buy on 1 gallon perennials, 3 for just $10. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Now through May 1st, it's only another 20 per customer.
Joe, technician from Safe Light Auto Glass.
My last customer was a busy mom with lots to do until she noticed a big crack in her windshield. She didn't want to drive with her baby in that car, so she scheduled online at safelight.com. No one makes replacing a windshield easier. Plus, she loved how SafeLight emails a photo of the technician, so she knew who was coming to her house and how soon.
Call 1-800-800-2727 or go to safelight.com.